I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try. Don't push the car just yet, track is still green, try to take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Vehicle condition.
Tyre condition still looking good.
First lap update.
We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
Engineer talk.
Copy that.
More update. More update.
Understood, copy that.
Weather report.
Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Super job so far, we're getting great data, stay focused.
More update.
Okay, copy that.
Driver informed.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Great lap, you nailed exactly what we asked for. Keep it up.
Vehicle condition.
The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it. The rear diffuser's incurred some damage, you might start to feel the effects. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. The floor's damaged, I'm afraid. Expect significant performance issues until you come in and let us start repairs. The diffuser's got some damage, I recommend you box so we can repair it.
More updates.
Got that, confirmed. Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, this is the ERS management test. Hit the target time whilst managing your battery charge. The more efficiently you use energy throughout the lap, the higher you'll score. Use your overtake button for maximum power, but remember that it will drain your energy rapidly.
Driver in front.
Vettel ahead. Okay, so their best lap time is a 1 minute 08.9.
Fuel information.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, your pace is too slow. Make sure to use your overtake button for maximum power.
Copy.
Repeat that, I've got some interference here. Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Stops this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Lanjut qualify.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Sainz, Jester and Sebastian Vettel. What an incredible practice session that was, but the fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Okay, let's go.
Excellent lap. We're very pleased with that.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Jester, Verstappen and Lando Norris. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Langsung next sprint aja, langsung sprint.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Jester lines up on pole position. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Sainz, and Sir Lewis Hamilton. And Leclerc, Perez, Vettel, Gasly, and Esteban Ocon, Albon, Magnussen, Lance Stroll, and Tsunoda, Latifi, Deruvala, Oscar Piastri, and Robert Schwartzman, Mick Schumacher, David Beckman, Tictum, and Guan Yu Zhou. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
Okay, formation lap. We're going to...
The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position.
BTW, keuntungannya 55 ya guys.
As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final preparations have been made, and all that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track.
Ketika T55 cuma agak lumayan kencang banget tapi anjir, starter kencang banget, mantap. Position update.
Didn't receive that. Repeat the message. Repeat the message.
Position update.
Confirmed.
Engineer talk.
Copy.
Position update.
You're leading the pack. That's P1.
Fuel information.
Okay, there's enough fuel to do 6 more laps.
Verstappen itu kencang banget. Driver behind.
Verstappen behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. Your last lap time was a 1:11.8.
More update.
Copy that.
Vehicle condition.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
More update.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Understood, copy that.
Full reverse update.
You're in first position, front of the pack. That's Science behind you now. Okay, the gap behind is 2.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
First lap update.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:08.5. Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Driver behind.
Okay, Science is behind you, and the gap behind us is 2.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old, and the time last lap was a 1:09.1.
Tire condition.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Tire status. Tire status.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Oh, we did it! We did it!
Mantap.
Thank you for all your hard work out there. That was a strong drive and a great finish. Well done.
Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Jester increases their championship lead. It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that wraps up the sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Highlight. Anjir, kencang banget Verstappen. Gila, overtake. Salah satu sirkuit favorit ini, Sirkuit Austria. Oke, lanjut kita ke race.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. Not long to go before our drivers hurtle off the line and into the first turn, the Niki Lauda curve. It was renamed in 2019 in memory of one of Formula One's most beloved figures. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of around 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill of turn 3. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Jester lines up on pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Norris, Sergio Perez, and Verstappen. Vettel, Hamilton, Gasly, and Esteban Ocon. Albon, Magnussen, Yuki Tsunoda, and Latifi. Stroll, Deruvala, David Beckman, and Daniel Ticktum. Mick Schumacher, Joe, Schwartzman, and Oscar Piastri. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for today's race. Let's talk about Jester. That was a great win in the last race, but can they keep that momentum going into this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm. That may or may not play into some of the team's hands in today's race. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
Let's go. Anjir terlesain. Aman. Driver behind.
That's Sainz behind you now. Okay, the car behind has some front wing damage. We should be able to pull a gap. Let's go.
Tire status.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Vehicle condition.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Driver behind.
Norris is behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap was a 1 minute 12.3.
Gila, kencang banget. Engineer fault.
Okay, copy that.
More update.
Got that, confirmed.
Full race update.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Norris behind. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh softs. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. All right, 16 laps to go.
Easy and easy. First lap status.
Okay, so far our fastest lap is a 1:08.2.
Teammate status.
Confirmed.
Teammate update.
Copy.
Image update.
Copy that.
Pit stop information.
Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Pit stop information.
Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected.
zero.
Dries definitely seem like the
Pit
fastest
stop
tyre at the
engineer.
moment. I've got information on Beckman. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Pit stop information.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy. And your pit window opens in 2 laps' time.
Driver behind.
Norris is behind you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 08.8. Strategy available on the MFD.
Confirm.
Understood, copy that.
Box this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
Kacau si Norris yang turun sayapnya. Iyalah, bisa. Full race update.
Please repeat, you're breaking up.
Full race update.
Okay, so that's P20 right now, P20, and that's ticked them ahead now. Okay, gap ahead is 5.3 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, Science is behind you. Our gap behind is 5.3 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, 12 laps to go.
Driver in front.
No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Driver in front.
No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Driver in front.
Okay, copy that.
Vehicle condition.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. Okay, you have damage to the rear diffuser. Performance will be noticeably worse beyond this point, I'm afraid. Tyre condition still looking good. Charles is in the pits.
Driver behind.
That's Hamilton behind. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old, and the time last lap was a 1:09.2.
Driver in front.
Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Driver in front.
Okay, Charles ahead, and gap to the car in front is 3.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Time last lap was a 1:09.2.
Weather report. Weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Vehicle condition.
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment, just be careful. The rear diffuser's got some damage, you're definitely going to feel the effects from here on out, I'm afraid. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
Full race update.
Fourth position, you're in fourth position. That's Charles ahead of you now. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 4.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Hamilton's behind you now. Okay, the gap behind is 1.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Our gap to first place is 7.7 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, just 5 laps until the end.
Driver behind.
That's Hamilton behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Okay, the car behind has front wing damage. This is our opportunity. Your last lap time was a 1:09.1.
Driver in front.
Okay, Charles ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 7.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old, and the time last lap was a 1:09.3. You're losing around 1.6 seconds.
Vehicle condition.
The side pods have taken damage. Keep an eye on your engine temperatures. Cooling may be adversely affected. The underbody's taken some damage. Expect some significant impact to performance, I'm afraid. The rear diffuser's got a lot of damage. It's in a bad way, I'm afraid. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Vehicle condition. Vehicle condition.
Okay, you've taken damage to the side pods. Expect to feel a little bit more drag than normal. There's damage to the underbody. Expect to feel significant effects in terms of performance. Watch out, mate. Rear diffuser's got some damage. Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Lumayan parah mobilnya. Gila, pitstop. Lumayan lah, ke poin. Kalau nggak cara-cara punya harus kayak ketabrak.
Smiling faces on the pit wall then after that superb win here in Spielberg. And rightly so, a brilliant effort from the whole team. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think? The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Robert Schwartzman gets my vote today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders, who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Beberapa Norris. Wah, coba. Apa lah? Berapa nih dari sponsor? Wih, pun. Timat. Stephen 18 M dan harus mengerti. Challenge. Dulu.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Paul Richard. Oke, next. Buat minggu depan. Sirkuit Paul Richard. Oke, thank you guys. See you.